Hello, everybody, and welcome back to make sure things are running. Yes, they are. Okay, so welcome back to another concept art day. Today, we're pretty much going to go ahead and we're going to refine some of the little Trello. I can't even pronounce it. I'm just going to call them annoying broke cockroaches. It's going to be like my title, but I'm not the writer. I respect the writer's thing, so yeah. So as usual, please check out our Facebook page. We've been posting a lot on there. As you can see, this is some of the recent posts and photos. So yes, please check us out. And then we have been given a pretty good facelift to our YouTube page. Pretty much worked on this a lot today. So please, if you get a chance, check them out. You can say this is our video. We're currently working on the second episode right now. So work in progress. And as usual, let's go ahead. Please give Stream Beats EDM. Some love, because if it wasn't for their music, my stream channel would really suck, because it's just me talking to myself. Now, before I continue, guys, I do want to let you know, keep in mind, today was pretty fun. Actually, it wasn't really fun, but I had a lot of stuff going on today, so I'm surprised I didn't get a chance to stream today, because they were supposed to be repairing a couple things around my house, but there's a storm, there's lightning, so with that in mind, if I suddenly drop, it's because of probably the power worn out or the internet worn out. People in Texas drive like freaking lunatics, and we usually get someone hitting a power pole or a spectrum pole somewhere, and it's happened multiple times since I lived here, so it's just kind of insane. I'm not sure if you guys can hear the lightning, but yes, that is lightning in the background. Let me make sure this is streaming correctly. Okay, there we go. Yep, there we go. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and let's do a vector version of this character. I'm going to do one with wings and one without the wings. So this is going to be actually kind of interesting. So I'm just keeping Hobbes there as a reference. And I'm actually going to go ahead and Control L, create a new layer. I'm going to select Hobbes, and I'm going to simply switch him over to another layer. And I am going to lock that up. And then as for little Mr. Bug over here, before I do anything else, I want to create a new layer. I'm going to call this colors. And I'm going to sample some of the colors here. Okay, I'm going to create, it's going to be global. Make sure it's always global. Then there's the green. And the reason why I like doing the global, guys, is because it's like suddenly my friends go, hey, that's great, but I want them in blue. It's an easy switch. It's nothing too crazy. The good part is this character only has like a few colors. So technically his core colors are like 4, but then you add the white and the line art, that's pretty much like 6. And with Illustrator, I like to make, oops. Let's trash that one. Yes. With Illustrator, I always like to make kind of groups. It kind of just helps me out down the line when I'm doing Bro Roach. It just helps me. It just helps me kind of do this. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here. Come on, baby, work for me. There we go. Now, sadly, this doesn't work for gradients. It only works for like individual like flat tones. I hope someday they kind of figure that out, how to do that. Okay, so instead of doing colors, let's just start drawing him. Now, he should be fairly simple. Don't mind me. I don't know why I'm tired of this time of the day. Oh, I think I know. It's because I get up at 4:15 every freaking day. So that's why. So I'm going to call them just base. And then I'm going to turn this into a template. Oh, why you're not? What am I gonna? Oh, wrong one. Template. All right, templates will become your best friends. Let me tell you what. And I can either try to start it this way. You know what? I ain't gonna do that. I'm just gonna draw it out. And legit, I'm just gonna draw it out. So much faster. There we go. And I can go ahead and group, average, transform, scale, fit, rotate. I just forget. This always says like a smooth function, and I always forget where it is. By the way, Stranger Things, this audio track is reminding me of that. Awesome if you have not seen it, so good. The second half of the season is coming out on Friday of season 4, and it is phenomenal. I am telling you, you're missing out if you're not watching that show. It is so freaking good. And what I like to do is I like to make these characters with the least amount of points as possible. That's pretty much the point around Illustrator. You want to make it as clean as you possibly can. That seems pretty okay, in my opinion. Okay, there we are. This right here, I'm not really liking that, so let's try to do this. Let's remove this point, and let's simply go ahead and do that. There we go. Kind of looks kind of better, but not really. There we go. So we got a little cockroach dude. And then what I can do is I can grab this, paste it in place. Oh, did it only say that's like, yeah, it did. So selected, Control C, Control Shift Alt V to paste in place. And then that allows me to scale it down and create another scalable version of it. There we go, so that's not too bad. Okay, I just realized that my continuous line there was this no bueno, but that is okay though. So this is the base body, okay, and then from there, and I can start drawing the core chest. And actually, the body itself is going to be one bean, and then I'm going to call this vest. Then I'm going to call this core body. Yeah, label your layers, kids. I cannot tell you, I cannot emphasize this enough. Please label your layers. Vest. Hopefully I'm labeling that correct. I'm going to lock this one up so I'm not messing with it. And the reason why I like to kind of draw it instead is just, again, it's personal preference. One, I feel like I go a little faster when I actually draw it. But two, it just kind of gives it, even though it's vector, it gives it kind of like an organic look to me. I really love that hand-drawn feel. Even when, like, you know, digital's kind of faking it, it just something about it that just feels human. I just kind of grown up in an era where everything was kind of getting, like, when I was a kid, all this stuff was like hand-drawn and digital, and like mainly hand-drawn, even after we shifted to digital. But now everything just feels so polished and clean, and I'm just kind of like, like, I'm just not impressed, because I'm like, how much is it you and how much is the machine, you know? But that's just my opinion. You know, digital art is art, do not get me wrong, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'll be literally just be upset with myself if I said that digital art is not art, because there is a craft that still goes into designing and creating stuff on digital. Plus, I'll be out of a job if I said that art is not digital, not art. Sorry. There we go. There we go. So it gives me the best. Dang. And if I ever transfer this to like Harmony, aka Toon Boom, I can set up the pieces so it has like this really nice hand-drawn look. That's the one thing that I remember Toon Boom like back in the day, because I was one of the people that prototyped it back in the day when it was just Toon Boom, and at least with my company. And man, Toon Boom has become quite a beast since, you know, I got to touch it and play with it years ago. So we're still figuring out our workflow. Right now we're currently working with the tools that are available to us, which is, you know, for me, I use Adobe products, but I pay it out of my own pocket because I like to kind of stay in industry standard as best as I can. So I always try to keep up with the trends. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do front limbs. And this should be pretty easy for this side. There we go. Could I have copied and pasted? Yes. Did I want to? No. In this case, I'm going to make sure this overlaps up because technically this mask is ahead of the body. So this is front legs. Okay, new layer. Back limbs. And this one I can close up if I want to because it's behind the body. There we go. Okay, let's do that. And then this right here, the hat. Now the hat's gonna be kind of interesting because I technically have to design part of the hat back here and then kind of fudge it so it looks like it belongs to the front. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna go to the core body. Let me unlock that. Let me unlock these 3 sub layers. Then I'm gonna start drawing. And for right now, because this character is not moving, this is just for like concept. I'm not to worry about the pieces, what can be seen, what it cannot be seen. Like I said, this is just for me kind of trying to block out. So we have, right now, the hand-drawn look is going for our little, what's it called? Our little like audio shorts. So I want it to look really rough, kind of like improvised. That's where we're going for this like really crude look. And then once we get the opportunity to produce the show, I want to kind of go for a more polished look. So again, baby steps, one day at a time. Okay, and I'm going to select this right here. Okay, and this right here is hatchback. So that's the core, and then right here, let's go ahead and create a new layer. Hat top. Oops. There you go. I'm trying to see if I can see this a little bit better. I'm reaching the point where my eyes are going, yo, you know spring chicken. You know you're going blind, right? And that's fine though. That's completely fine. I embrace my age. I know I'm not as spry as I used to be. And definitely I can no longer work the long hours like I used to do, that's for sure. Ugh. The only thing that sucks with them doing like remodeling in here is that people were coming in and out, and now I have like freaking mosquitoes in my house. And if you know anything about Texas, Texas is notorious for mosquitoes. And so I'm kind of getting eaten alive, I ain't gonna lie. And I'll do some cleanup. I'm not to worry about it right now. Just trying to set up the core shapes up. There we go. Do some cleanup on that. So we got top hat, and then now let's do the face. And let's change that color. God, I hate it when it switches to black because I can't see nothing. And I'll play with the thickness of that. And then for these, what I'm going to do is this. Select both of these. D for deselect. Punch out. Then I'm going to draw a line. It goes right over it. Why am I so popular today? Oh, it's not me. It's my Discord. It makes me feel like I'm popular, but I'm not. Oh. Alright, so I'm going to grab this for right now. Alt, duplicate. Actually, if I do anything, I'll Control G, and then I'm gonna duplicate. There you go. So I got the basic character right now, and I need to start adding some colors to this bad boy. All right, so let me unlock everything. I don't really need you. I do need the swatches. Okay, so you are... Okay, why are you not... Oh, because I locked the main parts of the body. There we go. So you are this color. Then you are that color. There we go. The shirt. Antennas, the hat. What's going on there? That's interesting. Okay, well, I'll figure that out here shortly. Okay, this needs to go behind the body, and then you need to be green as well. Like I said, this is just to kind of get the core down. I'll go from there. Then the eyes. Okay, cool. Okay, so kind of crude, not too bad, but it's a good start. Ah, hair keeps getting into my face. All right. And let's go ahead and add some weight to this character. Now we need to fix this right here. What the heck happened here? Okay, where are you? Okay, there you are. Interesting. Huh. Okay. I mean, cool and all, but let's see if we could do some repairs here. Minus. Let's remove that. Oh, okay. So I will need to cut. There we go. Okay. I got you. Cool, cool, cool. Let's go move this back down. And don't worry, guys, this looks kind of rough right now, but that is okay. Control Y allows me to see my sketch. Okay, cool beans. I have to go from there. Okay, so let's start adding some line weight to this bad boy right here. Because right now he is awfully simple. Okay, so I think what I had for him. So most of my character is at least a 2. Alright, so that thickens him out a little bit so he looks like he fit better in the environment. Some of the details, which is the circle, this can be a 1. Yeah, and minor details doesn't need to be as thick as the main details, which is the core body. So that way it's not competing with those assets. As for this, I guess I could make 1 darker green just for those few little spots. Oh, yeah, that's the problem. When you have something selected, it will go to the globe, the global color. But that's okay though. I'm not changing the global color. I'm just creating a new one. There we go. So I'm gonna grab this, turn it into this dark green. I'm gonna slip you right in here. And then there's a little cube back here. And that's gonna be a dark green. Okay, these eyes, whoops. Okay, the eyes really, at least this white part. And then let's go ahead and turn that up. Okay, I really like just having that right there. Then for the lashes, kind of like having that right there, a little clunk here. And then what could do? So I got, where's that edit smooth? Path. Shape. It's in here somewhere. I always forget where it is. Light paint. No, it's not type, it's not select. It's gotta be in objects. Simplify? Is that the new one? I don't think that's what that does anymore. It used to be just a smooth tool. There we go. Okay, so let's take a look at him without the background. Okay, not too bad. Let's do some arrangements. Get these bad boys a little bit bigger. Just remember, objects that are closer to you tend to be a little bit bigger. But I also need to bring the other stroke back to 2. There we go. Cool. Alright, not too bad. As for the mouth, man, they're drawing with a pencil. Okay, let's delete that nonsense. There you go. Go. Let's see, maybe making the eyes thicker. Maybe 3. See how that looks. Yeah, I really like that his eyes just kind of pop. Oh, God. Kind of sticks to the style we got going on here. Okay, so maybe what I do with these is I just grab that line. Yeah, I'm gonna actually use the pen tool. There you go, kind of like that. Yeah, that's not too bad. I kind of like that. So let's grab this one over here. Copy. Let's head over to this group. Paste. Yeah, that looks a lot better. And let's go ahead and add a line. That bad boy can go. Okay, where are you? It's the only thing that sucks about having a really tiny monitor, that like anytime you do something, it goes like MIA. Okay, both of you guys needs to go up here. You guys. Duplicate that. Yes, meow meow. I know, you guys were such good kitties today. You stayed put and played in the bathroom. Don't worry, I put a bunch of kitty toys and and like their kitty tower. So they were not suffering in any form or shape. They were not being tortured. It's just that we had a lot of construction going on, and it was the only way I made sure that no one was getting hurt or tripped or injured the cat. So yeah, so that's why I had to put them in the bathroom. But they had their cat tower in there, towers plural. So the kitties were fine. Can I just grab that one line? There we go. Kind of digging it. Just digging it. Not the best, not the worst. It's just there. Not digging the eyebrows though. Okay, so before I do anything else, let's lock everything else up. And that's what you want to lock everything else up. There we go. I'm just messing with just the eyebrows. Delete, Control Y. Where's my template? There we go. Go. That's some eyebrows. Sorry about smacking my head. I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. This sucks. Okay, so now let's go in here. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that face alone for right now. I'm pretty sure this is a 2. There we go. Trying to figure out the strokes. There you go. So it kind of looks like he's kind of got like that mid-eye look, but it's like implied clearly, you know, part of his pattern's going to his face. Okay, so this is one version of this character. It's gonna be the fun part. So not so bad. So he looks like he fits with Captain Hobbes. There you go. There. Oh, I do gotta fix his hat though. Hold on, give me a second. Mainly his antenna here. Okay, so one thing that I can do is let me lock this up because I want to always lock your layers if you're done fiddling with them, kids. Okay, the other thing is I need to grab these two. Control G, smile. Okay, you are L for left. R for right. Yeah, always mark your stuff, guys. Actually, what if I could do this? Technically, I drew 2 separate eyebrows, so let's see. Which one do I like better? Kind of like this one better. Then let's transform, reflect. There we go. I kind of like that a lot better. Just got like this. So they look like extra antennas on the antennas, which is hilarious. But they're actually his eyebrows. Okay. So let's leave this alone. And then this is R. This is L. For left. Ah! Stop eating me alive, buds. Just one more day of this. One more day. They were very close, but I genuinely agree with our boss. It's like I don't want dudes on metal ladders working in a thunderstorm. I am not upset in any form of the imagination. Please, safety first. You know, I know some people like to stay in haunted mansions, but not like this. I don't want my house to be haunted. Two, I don't want workers getting hurt. I know that should be backwards, but you know what I mean. Alright, so let's go right here. Let's go fix this hat. Because this look jacked AF. Okay, so what I could do is, instead of doing that, grab this one right here, I can duplicate it, so that way there's continuity. Do that right there, so that way they both kind of look like the same. Grab both of them. Just make them a tad bigger. Then make sure that they stay at 2. And then what I can do is this shape right here, this hole. Okay. I don't want a mask. I don't want a mask. Okay. How to do this? Let's turn everything else off. Let's take a look what we got going on here, because it seems to be a slight mess here. Okay, first of all, this needs to be... Let's go ahead and clean this up. Yeah, make sure you don't have any stray points or anything when you're doing this kind of stuff, guys. Stray points are bad juju. Mainly because if you go to print it and you're not paying attention, you might accidentally like, what's it called? You might accidentally have a stray point and then you're printing and then you don't know why you have all this dead space. So it's always really good to make sure you don't have like any stray points and stuff. Okay, I'll seal you up. Remove you. Okay. And all right, let's go and do this. So I don't want it to be quite flat on the line because I want to give the illusion that these antennas got mass, even though it's a 2D object. So there we go. That's what I'm going for. Okay, cool. So now I can turn off, turn everything else back on. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that does the first version. Now here's what I want to do. So I'm going to create a new layer. Grab everything in here and I'm going to dump it in here. I'm going to unlock it. And I'm going to call this vest. And then what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to do Shift O to copy my artboard. And it's going to copy everything on the artboard. Yes. And then I can just, oh no, my hat. Give me a second. Wait, did you not? Oh, this way. Okay. Okay, so what happened was I left a couple layers unlocked. So when you mirror or when you duplicate an artboard in Illustrator, it assumes that you're just kind of trying to make a different variant. Don't mind me, guys. I'm itchy because the bugs are eating me alive. It's going to literally replicate everything that you duplicate, like that you copy over, and you're about to see. So now that this is unlocked, Shift O, no, Shift O for artboard. And when I'm going to do this, I'm going to grab this. I still got locked items? Are you serious? Okay, what did not... A hidden locked object in the artboard will not be moved. Okay, what did not move? Okay, I need to find out what's still locked. Okay, that's... Okay, that's still good. Anything locked? No. Okay, that's not locked. It's not locked. Locked. Something is locked. But I can't figure what it is. Okay, let's try that one more time. that's fine. Create a new layer. I'm gonna grab dude number 2 here, and he's gonna be added to a brand new layer that got put down here for some awkward reason. Oh, that's right. I mean, yeah. That's the crappy part doing it this way. What are you doing, meow meow? Okay, so that didn't work according to plan. What you doing, you butt? So I'm gonna grab this bad boy. I'm gonna delete it. But what I can do is do this. I can simply grab this, duplicate it. And now the entire layer structure will carry over, which is what I really wanted. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna select this artboard over here, and I'm gonna expand him out because I want to show his wingspan. And then I'm gonna turn off his vest. So this way he actually looks like when he's naked. Okay, and I don't need that dude back there. So that's. And then the only modification is to this one is that the arms need to be cut open. Because, oops, appearance. Mainly because this is attached to his body. It doesn't need to be like this, like random chicken wing. See, that looks like it's attached to his body. There we go. Cool. Now the question that I need to ask myself, do I want these tips to be there we go. Maybe more rounded. It looks like a jacked up chicken wing. I ain't gonna lie. Then this bad boy right here is gonna go a little bit deeper into the body. Okay, so now what I need to do is grab those wings. I'm gonna lock everything else up. And I'm going to create a new sublayer. I'm going to call this wings. And the wings should not be that complicated. They really should not. Simplicity goes a long way. I'm gonna make this see-through so I can see. I want to make sure that these pivot points are landing on the same spot. And can I find a way to rotate and then duplicate it? Absolutely. Just gotta make sure that it gets shifted up. Cancel. Wow. Right there at the tip. Rotate for that destination. Bring it up. Okay, there we go. So gross. I don't care how cute it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and use some of those colors. Swatches. There we go. So that kind of gives me the wings. They don't have to be too crazy. They just have to be I'm gonna put in somewhere around there. Yeah, the problem is they look right now, make him look like he's a butterfly. That is not at all what he is. Let's go ahead and bring out the ruler. Grab a guide. I'm going to select this bad boy. Going to reflect, and I'm going to hold on Alt, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy at this angle over here. Cancel. I want to reflect. That's more what I want. What is reflect? There we go. Oh, that's what I meant to pull out. There we go. Nope. Copy, baby. There we go. And then this one we can kind of bring in because he's a 3/4 view character. There we go. So now we can pop, all this stuff back out. There we go. You can see that's what he looks like. With wings and without wings. Alright, and again, this is going to change as I go. I'm just trying to kind of put the concept down on paper. Nail it down, and yeah, so that way the colors kind of carry through his wings back here. Maybe I should make that black. That way they stand out. Oh, kind of like that with the black. It kind of looks a lot better because it doesn't compete with the body as much. Let's see. Yeah, kind of like that. Did my music run out? It totally did. There we go. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that way it's not competing with the body as much. Maybe the two bottom ones that we'll leave alone. So that way people understand that this came from this right here. Let me switch my music real quick. My friend's trying to get me to play Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Yeah, there's only so many games I could play. I only have so many hours in the day. Right now I'm trying to finish Hollow Knight. Those of you guys have been following me, bless you for putting up with my shit-tastic gameplay, because shit-tastic is practically about it. Okay, so actually I'm gonna put them kind of overlapping them over each other. There we go. So we'll do this right here. Unlock. Okay, set unlock. There we go. Put him right there. And then we can grab this guy and center him out a little bit. There we go. There we go. So now let's take a look what we got right here. Let me hit tab so I remove my entire outline. So there we go. So there's our brand new annoying cockroach guy standing right next to Hobbes. And they can be probably even smaller, to be quite honest. So probably a better size reference for these guys would be, because for me, I don't want Hobbes to be, they're cats, and this is a roach. So maybe like that, but they'll be, yeah, I think that actually makes more sense right there. There we go. Because you ever seen flying cockroaches? They're huge. They're freaking huge. They're horrifying. And it's kind of important to do these things so that way you can figure out, because remember, these things are supposed to be pests. They're the pest of the universe. So having a pretty good size reference, especially if you're doing production, it is incredibly important. God, my nose just bothers me. Between the pollen and the bugs, I'm just freaking dying in Texas. Every day in Texas, and I took a shot of Claritin. I'm still dying. I've literally half of my friends right now, either on CPAC, a Buterol, an inhaler. Like, the weather here is just obnoxious. All right, so that right there, I kind of like that size comparison, so that's actually pretty good. Like, I really like that right there. So with that, guys, I'm gonna, pretty much stop, because it's pretty much all that I need from our character today. I wanted just to kind of start figuring out the size comparison of these characters. So far, most of the characters I've done are about the same or just a little shorter than Hobbes. So these are supposed to be a bug. So bugs can get really big. Do not get me wrong. There's some pretty big bugs. You ever get bored? Look at a Goliath beetle. They get like ginormous, like the size of your palm. They're really cool looking. I admire people that can take care of them. I'd be too scared to kill this just gorgeous beetle. Plus, I don't try to keep bugs on purpose in my house. That's something weird about it. And not with cats. Are you kidding me? They'll like kill that poor thing. So, but anyway, guys, with that, it's going to stop for the night. And I'll probably try to play, assuming the lightning is not too bad. I do need to check the outside of my house to make sure things are okay. Because you might not be able to hear it, but all I hear is like a bunch of thunder and lightning in the outside. It's crazy. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Take care, and yeah, stay awesome. Bye.